What's up, guys? My name is Zach, and today I am driving a 2009 Subaru Legacy 2.5 GT. Up front is a 2.5 liter turbocharged flat 4, and down below is a 5-speed manual transmission. Now, I am super excited to be driving this Legacy because this is built for rally events, rally cross events. It's manual, it's turbocharged, it's a sedan, it's got sweet fog lights on the front, so it's just the complete package, and I'm excited to share with you why that is. But if you would like to submit your own vehicle and have it reviewed here on the channel, just like Tristan's Subaru Legacy, you can head on over to my website, zackpradel.com/submit. It's a quick and easy submission form, takes under a minute to fill out, and I come out to you. And if you would like to see all my videos weeks or sometimes months in advance, you can head on over to my Patreon for only $5 a month, as well as there's exclusive audio content. But let's get back to that 2.5 liter flat 4. Well, it made round 230, it made low 200 horsepower at stock, but this of course has a tune, a bigger intercooler, catch can, a couple light modifications, so who knows at this point. What I can tell you is that it's extremely fun. It makes good boost noises, and it's just a riot. Now, like I said, paired to it is a 5-speed manual, and what you're probably hearing is the incredibly squeaky clutch pedal. Now, funny enough, this is very characteristic of older, like 90s Japanese cars, so it really fits here in the Legacy. But if you hear some seagulls, it's just the clutch, don't worry about it. However, the clutch is a very, very heavy racing clutch. This is not the original clutch. The normal clutch is actually very light, friendly, and easygoing. This is like a bald-headed high school vice principal. Yeah, you don't want to get messed up with this guy. Last but not least, of course, because it is a Subaru, it is all-wheel drive. How does it feel to drive the Subaru Legacy 2.5 GT? Well, the ride is a little stiff. However, there's reason for that. The tires are put up to nearly their maximum PSI for not only ground clearance, but grip for rallycross. Keep that momentum spinning. The suspension does have taller struts than stock, but visibility is good. The shifter itself is light and friendly. That clutch just isn't. And the throttle response is very good when you do put it into S-Sharp. This is a drive mode that's standard on the Subaru Legacy, but because of the tune, it really helps out with the throttle inputs and boost pressure. It actually ups the boost pressure, which is really, really cool. With that stuff out of the way, let's talk about the interior. Well, in front of me, I have 4 gauges. Off to the left is my coolant temperature and tachometer, and off to the right is my speedometer and fuel. On the steering wheel, we do have buttons for volume, mute, mode, and skip track, as well as information at the bottom left. And off to the right, we have our cruise control, as well as an S-Sharp button on the steering wheel. Off to the left, we do have a climate control vent, power mirror adjustments, gauge dimmer switch, and heated windshield wipers. Moving out of the door, we do have a Harman Kardon speaker, very nice, power windows, and power locks. Moving into the center, we get a little cubby as well as a digital clock, 2 climate vents, CD player, radio that also has aux, climate controls, dual zone temperature, really, really nice to see that, van speed, basic necessities down there, pull out ashtray and cigarette lighter, and the shifter itself. This is the stock shifter. It's very plain, very basic, very nonchalant, although it's attached to a very chalant car. We also have a little SI Drive badge down there in front of the SI Drive settings. So we have Sport, Intelligent, and S-Sharp. Something interesting about the Subaru Legacy is that these openable cup holders actually do pass the big friggin' bottle test. I never expect them, but they do at the end of the day. What a success. Center console and the seats. The seats are leather, they are heated, and they are power. They're very, very nice seats. I'm actually quite enjoying my experience in here. Although the ride quality isn't wonderful, it actually feels nice on the back, and that's a good thing to feel. However, speaking of seats, we do have back seats, so let's go do a back seat review. All right, so we're in the back of the 2009 Subaru Legacy 2.5 GT, and a couple of things to note. First of all, the actual squishiness of the back seat is impressive. It's very squishy. Knee room, okay. Headroom, okay. This era of Subaru, they don't have great back seats just in terms of space. Later Subarus, 2014, 15, 16, 17, those start to get pretty good back seats. but anything earlier than really 2010 for most models, it's a little bit of a squeeze, especially if you start getting in the 90s. The 90s Subaru Legacy is, you need a can opener to get me out. So that's to be said. We do have a little armrest, but it's just that. There's no cup holders in there because I assume they're down here. Yep, they are. So we do get cup holders. It's fine. It's nothing crazy. Let's hop into the very back. We'll take a quick look at the trunk and cargo space, and then we'll talk about the looks because it's a rally car. Right around the back of the Subaru Legacy 2.5 GT, we do have a little button here on the key fob that will unlatch it, but then you have to pull it up the rest of the way. We don't have anything too crazy back here. We do have some decent storage space, which is definitely nice to see, but overall, I'm not impressed or unimpressed. It's, just the back of a Subaru Legacy. So there you go. Now we gotta talk about the looks. And of course, this has been modified. Aftermarket wheels. The grille has been modified for a carbon fiber emblemless unit. There are rally lights on the front. But other than that, this is a pretty stock looking Legacy. And I've always liked this generation. 2009 is actually the final year of this body style. And this is the facelift of the earlier gens. And I think overall, it stood the test of time pretty well. I think this is still a handsome car even now, 16 years later. I mean, impressive to say the least. But with all of that being said, let's get on to my final thoughts. What do I think driving the Subaru Legacy 2.5 GT built for rallycross? Well, I love it and I hate it. I hate this clutch. Oh, do I hate this clutch. Woo-hoo-hoo! But boy, do I love driving it. Once you and the clutch get over your creative differences, it's quite the mashup. The 2.5 turbo is such a wonderful engine. I mean, it's just truly, truly fantastic. If you can keep the head gaskets in it, you're gonna love it forever and ever and ever. The Legacy itself is great. I have wonderful features in here. The heated seats, the Harman Kardon speakers, the little digital clock, different drive modes from factory. It's all wonderful. But we're not here to talk about a stock Subaru Legacy. No, this is one that's been around the block. This has been used and quite frankly, abused. But there's something nice about it. This car has such a fighting spirit, and it almost lives in the shadow of the WRX. And when I say almost, it lives in the shadow of the WRX. But right now where I'm driving it, I feel like this car is trying to prove to me I'm just as good as my WRX brother. I am worthy. I am good. And from where I'm sitting, I have to agree, it's building a compelling argument. This car really genuinely feels like an abusive ex-girlfriend. It beats me up, it snarls at me, it wants to bite my head off, but it also delivers some of the best times, and for some odd, strange reason, I keep coming back for more. I know it's not in my best interest. I know what I should do is I should buy a reasonable, sensible car. And if I really want to rallycross, get the WRX. It's practically in the name. I should be an adult about this situation. The Legacy itches at me, it scratches me, and it goes, no, 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 come on back. And when I hit boost, when I really let the car sing and do its thing, I can't imagine a life with anyone else. See right now, go into first. What? We argue all the time. We're not meant for each. Thank you. First gear. God. Are you even listening? Are you even listening? But again, when it does want to listen. It's the best of the best and the worst of the worst. I love it. It's just. I love a car that feels like it has something to prove. When you have something to prove, that's when you give it your all. That's when you put all your cards on the table and say, this is what I got, take me or leave me. The Subaru Legacy in this format has given me the opportunity to take or leave it. And I am definitely going to take it. I'm gonna take it every day. It's so good. It's too good. What a machine. What a machine. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Huge thank you to Tristan for letting me borrow his Subaru Legacy 2.5 GT for today's video. He's been absolutely wonderful to work with, having me down here to Peoria to film a couple of his cars, because this is something. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to rate the video, comment on the video, and subscribe if you really liked it. Take care, guys.